Hello. I thought I'd take a few moments to let you know what to expect when you register for the hypnotherapy course, a journey of discovery and healing. Now, in this day-and-a-half course, you will learn how to take your clients through a journey of healing their trauma. And when they heal their trauma, they're able to be the best version of themselves that they were always supposed to be. Now, in some cases, people will come in and they want to fix something, change something, make something better that you can do in the here and now and move forward with. Kind of like if you were sailing a ship or a passenger on a ship, and all of a sudden you found out that that ship was going down for whatever reason. Maybe it hit an iceberg, maybe it hit a big rock, but it doesn't really matter, because once you're told, hey, the ship is going down, you're not going to walk around the ship and go, I wonder what's making it sink. No, you can have a session where you can take that person to the nearest dinghy and row their butt to safety and live the best life that they can, knowing that they made it out of that ship safe and sound. But what if you want to ride in a ship again? What if you're the builder of that ship and your job is to build more ships where people can get to their destinations safely? Then you'll have to go and see what happened, what went wrong. Why did the ship go down? Did it hit something that was too big for it? Was the hull not thick enough? Was the design faulty? Was the driver faulty? What went wrong? Because you want people to feel safe when they get on your ship to go to the destination that they desire. Hypnotherapy. This is what makes the big difference. It's not about just going from here forward. It's about going back and fixing what went wrong to begin with. Now, in this day-and-a-half class, you will learn how to take your clients through a 4-part hypnosis journey. Each of these sessions takes them through a different aspect of their past. In the first session, you help them to restore and integrate all parts of themselves. Because we're born whole. We're born whole, we're born loving, we're born knowing that we're worthy, we're born strong with all of the skills and resources that we need to be magnificent. That's how we're born. But somewhere along the way, we start losing parts of ourselves. And so in session number 1, you help them to go back and find the parts that they left behind. And so restoring and integrating all of the parts of your client to help bring them back whole again so that they can move forward through the rest of the healing sessions complete and all the parts get to heal at the same time. The second session consists of realignment of emotions and behaviors. Oftentimes clients will come in and they'll tell you what they don't want to feel anymore, how they don't want to behave anymore. And even if you ask them, so what would you rather have? Then they go directly into what they don't want. We already know what they don't want. In fact, they already know what they don't want. They've been living it for years sometimes. And so to help your client to realize, what is it that they do want? How do they want to feel? How do they want to behave? And then in the second hypnosis session, you go into their subconscious mind and you help them realize that all of those negatives that they've been storing all these years, or they've been acting out all these years, weren't actually theirs to begin with. They were placed on them. And so you show them how to discard them and then encourage them on how to grow what's already inside of them that just got squashed down by the negatives over the years. The third session that you'll be learning how to take your clients through is regression. Now, oftentimes you'll hear about regression, and regression back to the initiating event. That's great. But what I will teach you is how to regress back to the resource. Because again, when we're born whole. We're born loving, we're born worthy, we're born with all of the skills, all of the knowledge, all of the resources that we need to get through any moments that come to us. Once we start losing parts or people start placing their junk on top of us, that is sometimes when we stop losing the ability to handle the things that are happening in life. And so when you learn how to regress back to resource, you're not just going to bypass all of that trauma that happened in their life. You're going to take your client to the place in their life where they had everything they needed to move forward. Not only is it already strengthened within them because you did session 2 with them, but then they're going to do their inner child work. They're going to sit down or stand up with their little girl or little boy, and they're going to tell them everything they need to tell them, is that they actually do have the resources and skills. And not just because they were born with them, but because they made it through the whole thing. Because you're going to help your client go back as a strong, powerful, confident, current self to heal what needs to be healed in their inner child. And when they bring that little child back up to the present, there's so much relief, so much gratitude, and so much love that they sometimes forgot about. The fourth session that you will guide your clients through will be a journey of releasing the rest of the past. Releasing of the past with forgiveness and or acceptance. So you're going to explain what forgiveness is and what forgiveness isn't, and you're going to help them to realize that letting go of that past doesn't really mean that they say what happened was fine, because it's not fine at all. It means that what they've done is they've disconnected that emotion. They literally and figuratively are going to let go of all of the rest of the past, all the emotion, all the energy, all the cords that may still be tied to them because of things that weren't their fault to begin with. Or maybe they did have a part in it, and they can learn how to let go of their portion of it and possibly even forgive themselves so they can move forward today, healthy, happy, and whole again. I will also teach you a bonus session. Now, most of the time, 4 sessions is enough, and my clients leave here and they're happy and they're healthy and they're able to handle the things, and they no longer let the past bother them. But they like hypnosis, and so every once in a while, quite often, they want to come back for another hypnosis session. And I say, great, hypnosis is awesome. Let's keep going. And when they come back, then we do a progression hypnosis session. And I'll teach you how to guide your clients through a progressive hypnosis, going into the future to see their future self now, who they are and who they will be, and integrating all parts of their future self into today so they can get there easily, effortlessly. They love this session, and I love it too, because they come out and they're just glowing. They stand different. They hold themselves different. It's an amazing effect. Something else that I want you to know about this class is that I'm not just going to teach you a script. Yes, scripts are great. I use scripts a lot. In fact, when I'm first learning a different technique, I'll use a script until I pretty much have it down in my head. But a specific script isn't for everybody. And so in this class, you will learn 3 different inductions with deepeners, 3 different journeys that you can do with each one of the sessions that you take your clients through. And then you'll also learn 2 different additional journeys that you can personalize for your clients. Because yes, we're doing trauma work and we're helping them heal that inner child within them, but sometimes they also have different specific behaviors or patterns of thinking that are unique to them. And in these 2 additional journeys that you will take your clients through, that will be directed specifically to what they need. So you're personalizing their session for them, and it's not just a canned script. So if you think about it, you have 3 different inductions with deepeners, 3 different journeys for each one of the sessions, and 2 different additional journeys of personalized healing. That's 3, 9, 18 to 20 different scripts that you can come up with for your clients. And so if one client comes in and this script works great for them, but you have another client comes in and maybe they have a fear or a phobia of something that was in this first journey, well, no problem. Flip over to the second journey and match what they need with what you know. Not only that, but you'll also have the confidence to pull in the other things that you know, because the journeys are journeys. You've been on a journey yourself, and I'll teach you how to take that into account as well when you're working with your clients. So if you have any questions or you'd like to have more information on the hypnotherapy class, please feel free to reach out. The link is below the video, and go ahead and check out the other classes that we have to offer. We have many classes for hypnotists. And if you'd like to register for any of them, please click on the link and get registered. And as always, remember, you create your reality. So you might as well create a good one.